yesterday. I'll explain that later. But anyhow, we're here at Oslo. And, boy, I'll tell you, we had cool weather in Iowa all summer. This stuff is pretty warm up here. But we've got Lynn standing down here. Brian in his latest new rig for his boat. I saw Joe just go up the river. And we're getting ready to start our trip now. And the river's a little low, but looks like it'll be all right. It's kind of muddy trying to get boats in. In fact, it's so low. But we're going to get started here now. I got mine in the water finally and loaded. I guess I was here about an hour and didn't realize I should have called those guys. They were just sitting up the river a few hundred feet, but they probably would have come down and helped me, which I could have used. We got a bum ribs here, but I'll explain that later. Anyhow, we're ready to start here now. We got a nice evening, and sounds like maybe some thunderstorms around tomorrow, but for the most part, not a bad start to the trip. We can just get that sucker loaded down as it is, pushed away from the bank here. Now we'll get some more later. Okay, David is. Seems like I remember sitting here last year, David.
Yeah, about the same spot last year, about the same exact spot.
About exactly the same situation.
And he lost him before he got him in.
David's got one on there, and
Boy, you're working awful hard, buddy. Huh?
Well, it's about time you do something.
somebody said what? 7?
5, 4, 3,
Huh?
2.
David's saying 5.
Oh,
And then he's saying
five,
better
6,
than
or
5.
7.
if you lose it, it's gonna be a 2-pounder.
That's right, you don't count.
We got Lynn
Yep.
here again,
I want my wife to see
sitting
this.
in my boat up here, and
John Shore, this
Joe sitting here in the
this is
middle, of course,
water.
trying to play king as usual. What?
is, show my wife this is water.
Yeah, Lynn's drinking, I don't know
This
what.
ain't white lightning.
I think he's lost his gourd. He's drinking water.
Dave.
And Brian was trying to help David get that channel cat in over there.
All right, swim right in the net. Now turn him back down.
Um,
Look the net in the nose there. Come
we
on.
just got here a little bit ago. We kind of stopped, and nobody's moving very fast yet. Ooh,
That's 3
not
pounds.
looking too bad. I think he's got, I'd say 6 to 7 at least.
John, that's close to 10.
Is it? I haven't been able to see it yet. But what I saw, I'd give him at least 6 to 7, and I presume it's bigger than that. By golly, David, this. Hey, David, this is a first.
No,
This is the official skill of Red River right here.
How many years now?
Put that in a box of Captain Crunch.
How many years? And they actually got it in the boat.
Trunk case, that's the way it is.
That's the first one you got Dave on camera, isn't it, John?
Yeah, we've been trying this for years. Still got to get Brian.
What do you got?
We had David on there shortly last year. What is it?
Oh, get the net up.
hey, have your buddy get out of the net, okay?
Dave up. There. All right, there you go. You're all right.
So what do you got there, David?
0.1 pounds.
Here.
I don't think they know how to read their
Want me to weigh this
scale.
fish?
All right.
I can weigh him here. Here, let me see him, Dave. I'll give you.
I'm
I'll give you a
going
good
to
read.
make
Come on.
another quick guess there.
What'd you come up
Look
with?
right here. I think it's, I'd
How
say
much?
8 or 9.
Come
We think Joe 10?
We're gonna worry about my scale.
Joe
John.
can't
We'll get an
tell.
honest read. Here. I'll tell you
Nice
what it
fish.
So it's high and hard. It's got a big head, but
Hook it on there.
of course Joe sees. He's
We wanna
got
see
his
if Joe's
big
in the
old
line.
butt here in the way of the camera. Yeah, he's not that far off it. Big catfish size. He's probably in the 10-pound range.
John, you ain't gonna believe this. and You guys aren't either. That fish weighs 11 pounds.
Okay, 11. Okay, you're gonna have to, David. This is a good chance for the
11.
that you got to get that out of there, David, and hold it up horizontally.
I know, I'm going to say right.
I'll wait and we'll get back on here. Boy, this is a first.
About 11.
David and Brian have been catching some over the years, but we never been around when they did it, so it's hard to get them on video.
That's a big male.
Raise this thing up here. And I think he dropped it, but he's going to do it yet. Look at that. 11, is that what it was?
Yep.
Boy, that's a nice one. Okay, go ahead.
That thing is a
All
big old
right.
male cat right there. How dark that thing was.
Okay, somebody else's
That's a
turn.
male. See how dark he was?
Good morning, Red River, 1996. Lynn lucked into a fish here. And he's now trying to get it up, and Doug got it up here. I'm gonna guess that sucker about 8 pounds, isn't it, Lynn?
You don't even get
Huh?
it, do you?
Of course, Joe's saying he doesn't need it now.
Ah,
We're just getting up here. Good. Sleeping last night? Okay, I think Lynn's got him in the net.
oh yeah. What's he weigh? Oh, he's 6 pounds. Guessing.
Lynn's saying 6. No, I think it's a little bigger yet, Lynn. We're gonna weigh it here, though.
Can't hold him up high enough, fellas.
You won't get him off the floor, and then you get the rod with him.
Pounds.
Huh?
Better take a look at this, Joe.
Tell me what he is.
6, 7, 8.
See? Told you.
Is that 7 pounds?
I'll give you 7 on that.
Yeah, at least.
Ain't bad, bad.
6. Yeah, he's 7 pounds.
Yes, sir.
Wanna take a look at him?
Lynn's gonna hold him up here in a minute. Uh-oh, boy. Seems like I remember last year him complaining about he doesn't know how to hold these things, apparently.
I got my finger bleeding,
Yeah.
that sucker.
Nothing wrong with that. Nice fish.
John, that's what we're looking for right there.
Of course, I haven't got started fishing yet, but I will be before too long. We're just gonna be a little slow on the start here this morning, though. Joe's over here. I don't know what he's doing.
What do you mean, what am I doing?
Getting
I'm
coffee ready.
yeah. I'm tending to business. I ain't playing there like crazy.
Yeah.
Won't be back here doing that.
Joe hadn't caught anything. Lynn's been doing all the catching since they've been here. Looks like a 10, 12 pounder on here. Bert, doggone it, gotta be here. Being a single guy in a boat, this isn't easy. Gotta catch him, and I gotta get him in myself. I think I'm talking around 10 pounds here, I think. If I can never get him in. Got the video camera on my video camera mount that I built for my airplane. Seems to work pretty good. There we go. Oh! Ain't got him in yet, that's for sure. There. I think I'm gonna try Joe's method of weighing it right in that net. By golly, it's right there at 11.5 pounds. That probably, or is that 12 pounds? 12-pound channel. I'll see if I can hold him up before I throw him back. 12 pounds. Boy, you got a tough mouth. There he is, folks. That's a 12-pounder. I hope I've got the camera pointing in the right direction. He's a nice big fish. Whee. Well, I hope the video works doing that. Otherwise, those guys wouldn't even believe I caught it. Okay, folks, I hope that's going. I can't tell. I got a big one on here. I've had to keep it for quite a while. just so I could get him tired out enough that it wouldn't come up too fast. And boy, I'm gonna run this one at, I'm guessing 14, 15 anyway. About got him wiring out here. I'm gonna get him in here in a second. Hope. I don't know whether the video camera's pointing so you can see the fish or not, but you can tell he's a big monster. And he's getting worn out enough that I should be able to net him. Doggone bird, I wish you were here to help me. I don't know, may not get him in yet. I'm not much of a two-handed fisherman, I guess. I believe we're gonna make it though. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna weigh it again right there, net and all. Ah. Oh boy. Yeah, we're talking at least 16, 17 pounds here now. Like I say, I don't know whether this is in the field or not. But that son of a gun is 15 pounds. Okay, I'll see if I can get it off and hold it up. I think the camera's pointing a little bit too far out. I'm gonna turn it here. See, it's swinging around and my bouncing in the boat too. There it is. And that is a nice big catfish there. Okay, I'm gonna get him back in there. Okay. Whee. It's a lot of work, Bert. One guy. Better get well in a hurry. Okay, it is Sunday afternoon. And we're all somehow come together here at one point. There's Lynn back there, and that's Brian standing there, Joe in the middle, and Joe's inspecting their boat. Of course, he doesn't have anything good to say about it. And then here's David. We haven't been doing too bad. I just pulled up here. I tried to get it, but I didn't get a chance. David caught a 9-pounder.
Right on this
I have a little motor problem there.
No other stress on
Temporarily had to
there
take
at
care
all.
of, so didn't get it. So
And then
anyhow,
bungee
we're
cords to hold
sitting
it
here
down.
3:20, and
Actually, it wasn't.
strategizing. We're gonna get some thunder booms tonight.
I
Apparently,
want you to notice that
it's
this
been windier than a son of a gun this
thing's put
afternoon.
together from baseball.
A storm, and we're kind of hoping that gets done with and gets on out of here.
That's
We're not sure what we're gonna do for the whole week yet, but
cables up.
if fish keep biting here, we'll probably stay
Down
here.
here and didn't get around to it, so we did it this morning.
What's this, a spare chunk of pipe?
That's the two poles that I removed back
I
there.
remember I was going to tell you, Bert,
Those are the two poles that were right there.
the reason I got delayed yesterday, that I got a new battery I put in my truck a year ago, went bad again, so I had to get a new one again. I shot part of my day, and then also I've got some badly bruised ribs on the left side that I've been working with. That slowed me down yesterday, and then I finally figured out how much work you actually went to put all this stuff together. Wow, I tell you, I was busy Friday before I came
Car
up
come
here.
right up there, went straight up to the thing up there.
So, hope these, you should have seen the fish I caught earlier. I hope they came out. I don't know, there's no way for me to tell when I'm trying to run the camera. And thing to fish into. Those ones that I showed,
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're strong enough.
I think were 12 and 15 pounds, and I actually had them on for quite a while before I even turned the camera on, because they didn't dare leave their fish while I went and turned the camera on, so they had to be pretty well worn out before I could even get it turned on. So, anyhow, this holder seems to be working pretty well. We'll get back a little later here and see how the day's going. Good morning, Monday morning, 7:20. And Joe has got himself a, he thinks, big fish here.
Want me to catch him?
He's, the fish is still just holding right down on the bottom because he's just got him. He's not tired yet, so. Had a little rain.
Get the drag set right, Joe.
It's kind of dark out here.
Better back off your drag rope.
Supposed to rain some more this morning, I think, and then after that, I think it'll probably clear up.
2-pounder.
And then we'll have, unfortunately, a cold front, which will probably knock the heck out of the fishing. We've got, I don't know, what are some of them, guys? David got the 19-pounder.
Yeah.
Several big ones caught by David and Brian. I've had a 15, 12, I guess those are on this tape. And what'd you guys get first night, Lynn?
We got a 13 and a
13.
9 one.
9 for, so fishing hasn't been real fast, but it's been pretty good overall.
Nice fish.
I'll get back on here when we get that thing more closer to coming in. So still working on this thing. It's not wanting to come up too fast. There he's starting to get her to the surface.
Yeah, that's why I think fighting so hard. He's about 10 pound man.
I'm saying 10 to 12. I think he said 10. Looks like 10 to 12. Lynn's going to help him get it in here in a second. We'll weigh it.
You know what you guys do. Oh, here, I'll turn him. We're all right. What can I say? Man.
I don't think he's ready yet, Joe.
Well, he's a fighter. Those males, when they fight, I got much harder on his feet like this.
Yeah, he's not ready yet. We're going to shut off again here for a second. Okay, looks like we're about to get him.
Shit. Hold. No, back off, Lynn.
These two kids, I don't know whether they're going to get this in or not. He's not that tired yet, Joe. All right, they got it in. We'll get that one weighed here now. Got your scale, Joe? You weigh him. Whoa. He's a pretty good size, Mike.
That's pretty good size. I don't know how big you think it is, guys. 14 somewhere in there?
Okay, finally Joe's
I need my glass.
ready to weigh it.
He's somewhere between 12 and 15.
12 to 15, he said.
Only 12, isn't he?
Okay,
I think 5 though. Wow.
can we lift him up there once more before I shut down here, Joe?
Where's the camera?
That's back here in the seats, isn't it?
Where'd you put him? There, back. Let me get a shot of him.
There it is. Still a pretty good sized fish.
Oh, God.
They're
Right now, he's
strong.
winning, too, I'll tell you.
Okay, well, we'll see what the day brings us. We're having a little trouble. We got to go get some bait here. They're using my bait. That should be my fish because I gave him the bait for it. Joe had a big one here, but we think it took him into the boonies. And
You want to drift back down in there, see if it come loose?
it's a whale of a fishing hole here. Big drift, a lot of trash, but a lot of water underneath there. He said it was a big monster the way it was going. Thinks it got it into the trash.
All right, in the battle.
He gone? Looks like he's lost it.
I was over there. He's
Got him all tangled
Yeah, he
up.
just runs sideways.
just ran sideways right into it. Boy,
Yep, he lost him.
across something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hasn't been much fishing since this morning. The cold front's passed through here now. It's pretty strong wind out of the northwest. Supposed to get down 53 tonight, but hopefully it'll pick up again tomorrow then. Okay, we got one here. Lynn's bringing it in, and
I'm out here screwing around this damn little.
Joe's telling us it's only 5, and it's probably only 5.
No, it's not.
No, it's 6.
No, I'll give you 4.
Oh, God, we thought it was bigger than that. I don't think we even need to weigh that one, do we, guys? Weather's all cleared up now. It's about it's 5:49. We're kind of sitting here waiting for wind to go down. Gonna cook supper, and then Joe wants to fish tonight. And boy, he should, because he's way behind everybody.
Right back on that log.
Mine or yours?
Oh, mine.
Where's mine?
And
It's still out there. You're waiting for yours yet.
there it is. Okay. Okay, yeah, 5's about the top, so I don't think we'll mess any more with the video on this one. But anyhow, it's a lot of excitement because we haven't caught anything for hours now. Here we go, look at that. Yeah, nice one.
fish.
You bet, nice fish. Man. Okay.
John's finally caught a fish, his first one of his trip.
No.
Oh,
Here, bring it up.
looks like
One more rip.
Huh?
Come on, one more rip there.
they're gonna mess around the boat. John done good, but he's tired from eating. He had to give it over to Joe. Nice fish.
What do you think, Joe?
It's 5?
Joe says it's 5 to 7.
5 to 7. Eat at the very.
John says it's 15 to 20. John's hooking it up right this time. Joe, you gotta slide the side, buddy.
It should. Ain't gonna hook it that way, Joe. We're having quite a time with this,
Yeah,
man.
it's giving them all they can handle.
Suspicious about the weight.
John's gonna stretch him up.
Sharpen mine. Bert sharpened his.
All right through here.
If they don't hurry up, he's gonna be dehydrated. He's gonna lose 1.5 pounds.
Yeah, I should have net him just to weigh him, I guess. Huh?
Yeah. That's what I did.
They're still working on it. We consider them the dynamic duo.
Here, Joe.
They're gonna get it hooked up here. Don't worry, folks. You know, Joe.
That's right.
Joe's had too much supper. He can't get him hooked up.
Well, I've never ever tried it.
Oh, hey, look, good looking fish.
Brian. Brian,
Huh?
what's your guess on it? Just looking at it.
Read it, Joe.
We got him slammed in the net now. And there he is. John's got the net. Joe's got the recorder, the digital readout. Joe ain't got his glasses on, but I think we'll.
Hey, Joe, admit. Here we are, still going on Monday evening.
I don't worry
Getting
about
pretty
horse.
dark here, but Joe's got what he thinks is the world's biggest catfish on here.
That's not the world's biggest.
And it's pretty dark, but hopefully he'll get it in here. I'm not gonna keep this on. Hopefully he'll get it up here, and then we'll get a look at it at least before it gets too dark to
Give a
video.
shot of them flies if you can.
Yeah, we've been looking at the caddisflies. Looks like it's snowing out here. Such a blizzard of them. They made a mess of his reel there.
Oh, man.
That fish
What happened?
backed that sucker up on him.
Let that drag too loose.
Now what are we
Let
gonna
me
do?
have it, Joe. Then looks
Now
like
what are we gonna
Joe's
do?
gonna need some help with this one.
Boy, what a mess, Joe. Oh, you gonna have to bring him in by hand?
Oh, he boogered him up good times.
Uh-oh. Well, this may not happen, but we'll see if he gets her cleaned up here before it gets too dark. Maybe we'll get it yet. So it is a big fish, though, boy. I'd sure like to see him get it in.
It's too loose.
Oh, no kidding.
Hoping we've got enough light here.
Saying 14 pounds.
And Joe finally hand reeled that thing end over end.
Maybe.
And I don't know whether this will pick up the light or anything or not, but
You got your glasses?
it weighs apparently 14. Is that what it was?
Yeah, 13. Down generator.
That was not the typical land there, I'll tell you.
It's a nice big fish, but it's almost completely dark here, so we're gonna give it. There it is. What is it, guys?
Yeah, he's 14 even.
Okay, 14 pounds, so I hope that shows some. Tuesday morning on the red. We discovered last night that had a new meaning for what you call a Minnesota blizzard. And that's caddis flies, and Joe and Lynn have just got a boat full of them. I was with them, and we weren't out amongst them, so they didn't hit mine, and mine's nice and clean, of course, as usual. But boy, were they bad. Fishing was pretty good last night. It got real cool last night. Supposed to get down to 52 or so. And now we're looking at 60% chance of thunderstorms. But got a nice day going anyhow, so hopefully we'll have a nice day before the weather hits tonight. Fish were biting pretty good. I think we got a few of those on the video here. But it's really a pretty nice morning now. We're just kind of doing up breakfast. Joe, boy, he looks ugly, doesn't he? Third day out here.
I feel ugly too right now. You awake yet, Bert? Huh? Well, we're down here at the old doggone river down here. I'll tell you, Ray and I got a real complaint. We starved to death down here. Huh? Oh yeah, doggone old Bert, old Lynn and I. John don't feed nothing down here like he used to. Nah, I'll tell you, doggone stinking potatoes.
Talking to Bert on the phone here.
Doggone apples, I'll tell you, we have to throw them in the goddamn river. Huh? Oh yeah, I mean it's nasty stuff down here right now. How you doing out there? We're having our usual time out here. Oh yeah, fishing's about like it was. Actually, I think we caught the when we. Can you hear me yet? Yeah. No, we put some fish in the boat here. Of course, you know me. Dave and Brian started out a little bit ahead, but their lead is slowly dwindling here. So,
Still in the lead.
We got everybody here for a fish fry, Bert.
Right now the
He's
weather.
starting it up, ain't he?
The weather's real nice.
You can
Real
imagine
nice
what
and clear
kind of
out here right
bull
now.
that
They're talking about
entails.
doggone rain and stuff like that tonight. And
Caught some
well, I'll
pretty
tell
good
you one
fish.
thing. We went fishing last night after dark, and I'll tell you, we redefined the Minnesota snowstorm up here.
Big one, I
Doggone
think, is
caddis
David
flies.
this year, 19
My
pounds.
doggone boat was about a quarter inch deep with whole doggone things out here. Oh yeah, it was nasty.
I believe
stuff.
Brian 16.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you
I
what,
got a 15.
I'm gonna turn you over to one of these other guys here, and yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll turn you over to Brian and Dave over here. They'll say hi to you there, huh? Bert, David. Huh?
Yeah, well, let's see. Let me get out on the front deck. Brian's boat has a lot of steel up overhead.
Having a little reception problem.
Okay. Brian and I are in the lead on the trip. We got better than 100 pounds of fish in the boat so
Yeah,
far.
well, I'll tell you, it's
But
better
we
than
haven't
we
got anything more than 8 since yesterday. So it slowed down for us just when these guys started picking it up. I do have the biggest fish of the trip, I believe.
I'll probably be talking to you here, Bert, so I'm going to shut this off here in a little bit.
And still
I
a
can
few
set
days
it
left to
down.
improve on that.
Are they lying to you?
Does it sound all right?
Yeah, no, that was the truth. David was telling the truth. Joe's the one you got to worry
It's
about.
hard for Bert to believe that.
Yeah, they're complaining about not being cared for very well in your absence.
That's right. John don't
They're
feed
complaining
near
about the food. Wish you could be here.
He knows better when it comes to all this lion crap.
Are you there? Yeah. You want to talk to John?
Thursday evening, just a bit of an update here. It's been absolutely nasty, rainy, wet weather since about 1:30 this morning, so we haven't really caught anything or done much today. It finally started clearing up. We're drying out and sort of trying to get things together here and get fishing again way down there. And I don't know whether I can get that up or not. I think maybe you can see the boats there, Brian and David, the bigger one, and maybe you can see Keith and Joe and Lynn also are down there. We're just trying a little fishing here after supper, and we'll be tying up pretty soon. But boy, we have no reasonable fish to report for the day. The weather is almost starting to turn out to be fairly decent now. And hopefully it'll stay that way. And maybe we'll get back to fishing again tomorrow. But right now we're just kind of taking it easy, loafing. Here's my new stereo system speakers here. I guess I never ever showed. I took the stereo system out of my old truck, and those are the speakers, and I have the unit mounted down here under my steering wheel. Makes nice music, though, we'll say that, other than this little radio. Yeah. One thing I haven't mentioned here is my video camera holder. That's that upside down C thing with little things sticking out on it. That little platform sticking up from the bottom, about an inch above the bottom rod in the middle, is the video camera holder. And I mount that on there. That was how I got a couple of those earlier fish. When I was taking video and I was the only one on the boat. That's a video camera holder from my airplane. I found out that all I had to do to make it work in the boat was build that little aluminum thing in order to hang it up a rod there, and it's got all of the old knuckles, elbows, and turns and things like that. You can point in any direction. That white stuff there is foam rubber. It's about the third modification of it. I've been having trouble in the airplane when I'm flying with it, trying to get decent video because of vibration. So that is mounted in foam there to damp the vibration from the airplane. I haven't really had a chance to test it after I did that last modification, so I don't know how to work yet, but it seems to work pretty fine, so hopefully it will there too. But it sure does make it handy here in a boat when you only got one person, you want to get some video, so works neat. Okay, Lynn just caught a big fish here, and we're weighing it, and I don't know how good we can see it, but they're trying to read it. Boy, this is a big son of a gun here. We're probably talking 15, 16, 15 pounds. We're sitting out here in a sandbar in the wind. Conditions are not real good. You gonna hold that up?
Yeah, hold up. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just get it quick, guys. I'm burning a ton of juice here with this big light. Okay, boy, Lynn's biggest ever, right, Lynn? Look at that son of a gun, folks. 15 pounds.
Good or what?
What do you think, Lynn?
Now you have my hair combed?
Battle scarred and the whole bit, aren't you? How about that, folks? Nice fish. Thursday morning. It's a nice morning. I'm coming down on Joe and Lynn here. Kind of a cool morning. After all the rain yesterday, we got a front move through, and then now we're on the other side of that, so fishing's awfully slow. We're hoping it picks up. We'll have a fish fry tonight, and we haven't got any to fry at the moment, so I just passed David and Brian. Just cruising down here, thinking about staying out in the sun for a little while. A little cool. Last thing we caught last night, I caught a 5-pounder. I think I showed you on the video the 15 that Lynn had got. Boy, he was excited about that. Biggest one ever, I guess. So hopefully we'll get a lot more today. And we'll get back here with something that's kind of interesting to watch, we'll hope. The afternoon, maybe a little noisy. We're all headed up the river, a couple miles above Oslo. We're headed for about another 7 or 8. We got the fish for the fish fry. This is Thursday afternoon. Have the Thursday evening fish fry. Today has really been a beautiful weather day, mediocre fishing day, although Lynn caught a 10-pounder. And Lynn is over in Joe's boat. We're tied together here. Joe's driving mine. And we're all just kind of moving upriver here on a leisurely boat cruise this afternoon, which is really a pretty nice thing. We all like to do it. You get tired of fishing after a while, and boy, you never get tired of just lazily cruising up the river. And there's Brian and Dave, of course, over there. We're all going to get together 5 miles or so upstream, 5 to 10. And then we're going to have a fish fry. that didn't work. So I'm going to ask them what they're trying to tell me and see if we can get anything intelligent out of either one of them, which is probably a little bit unlikely. Okay, what were you guys trying to say?
Tell my wife I'll be home before freeze up.
For what?
Before the river freezes up, I tell her I'll be home before freeze up.
Okay, it's Mary, right? Mary, he'll be home before the ice freezes the river. Took him that long to find his way there.
I have no comment.
And then Joe, he doesn't want to say anything because he knows that he's going to strut up if he does.
Easy out here like this.
So he's just going to play mute, and I'll guarantee you, mute is the last thing he is. He's doing anyhow, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon. Hopefully we'll have a nice evening. Sound like a nice day tomorrow. And so we'll get a little more video here when the big strike comes up later on this evening. We're still traveling, folks. We got David and Brian over on the left now. They're being kind of docile for them. Getting tired this week.
I want to know, John, if you've been spent on your hook.
I got that. I should never let them drive my boat first.
Here, better shut her down and get her
This
fixed.
is what they do.
What I was trying to do was shut mine down.
Trying to take a little video, and those turkeys are tearing my boat out. So,
Here, you want to shut down?
they're gonna idle now until I go back and fix it. I can tell. Get back to you later. Okay, boy, Brian is contributing to the turtle soup.
Look at the claws on that sucker.
This is probably, woo, that's a big one.
Hold him up there, Brian.
Probably 30-pound snapping turtle.
That's the biggest turtle I've ever seen.
Wouldn't that be 30 pounds, I suppose, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
I'll take 30. Put it to
Boy, he's big.
He's
You want to save your hook, you're going to cut it.
And not too many brave people around here.
Toenails on him.
They're trying to figure out how, now that they've got this thing, how it will let them go.
right here.
And I got a feeling they'd sacrifice their fishing rod and everything else just to see that thing disappear now. Instead of having to deal with it.
There's people who love
Boy,
that.
he's one big turtle.
They don't have
All
any
right.
ready?
No doubt about that.
Try and get it at the
Don't
leader.
fall in, because he's kind of
Yeah.
halfway upset about it all.
Oh, there it went.
That was not a happy
Boy, that was a big, big turtle. All right, we've had a fish fry. And,
Nice meal, dude.
If that ain't the
boy,
same one,
doggone
it's
Brian
next to
caught
it.
himself
Let's see
another
his mouth.
turtle.
So he's still got another hook in it.
Same turtle, huh?
Stretch him out there once.
Just don't shine it over.
Isn't that something? Same turtle twice, is that it?
I don't know. I got it.
Got the same hook in it?
Those guys aren't very smart, I'll tell you
Wave down, let's
that.
talk to him. Joe.
Oh, boy. Hey, folks, we're dealing with a bunch of guys here that not really
One of the last more embarrassing moments.
totally functional. Whoops, we got some people going by here. Whatever, they seem to think that was pretty funny, but highly unusual up here on the Red River to see anybody out here.
Did you get done, Joe?
No, I did.
Not damn. Now you got that radio rough rider.
Geez, I hope you're not.
Fish.
Boy, I'll tell you, folks.
Paybacks are hell, couldn't we?
Yeah, those folks going by created quite a wave. So that was it, huh? Just another big turtle.
Yeah.
Doggone it. We had our fish fried. Boy, it was
It
good.
wasn't the same one, was it?
I didn't see
Yeah,
one.
we're still cleaning up the rubble.
It wasn't looking exactly like it.
The same size, didn't it?
And then Joe and Lynn and I are going to move up the river another 3-4 miles and pick our night fishing spots here. It's been a nice day. We're still, of course, hoping to catch some nice, great big old fish before we
So
come
you might
back.
as well just give him a big moon.
You notice I'm showing Joe from the shoulders up, and there's a reason for that.
What you doing, Joe?
Both.
How big is he?
Okay, Thursday night, folks. Joe's taking off fish I just brought in here. We're just sitting here, relaxing, listening to Johnny Cash.
Turn that off, John, for a little bit.
And we're going to turn that off for a bit because, boy, the caddis flies are going to drive us nuts. Joe's trying to get it out here at the moment. I think we're around 15 pounds, something like that. And we're going to shine the light here one more time. Boy, these caddis flies are something else. While we're doing that, while Joe's doing that, Lynn's got one over here on Joe's line, which he just got in, which looks to be around 10 or so. So that, but in the meantime, we have to fight bugs too. And a couple minutes ago, we were sitting here kind of quiet, but all of a sudden, there's a lot of activity around here.
Amazing. It's all like it, right?
Lynn's got that one, and it's 7. Nice fish, but it's not in there. Okay, now Lynn, Joe's handed the one I caught over to Lynn, and he's going to do that. I'm going to turn the light on quickly. Boy, the bugs are bad. Here it goes. Going to read it, Lynn?
Yeah.
There's the fish, and there's the scale. How much?
11 pounds.
That's an 11 pound. Okay, well, it's not a little bigger, but it's still a darn nice cat. Friday morning, last full day of fishing. Lynn's got a fish on here. And as you can hear, we also got a crop duster at work back over here.
We're going to need my net ready.
Tearing up the sky
I'm on netting.
this morning.
Real man reached in and stick his hand.
Lynn seems to think he's got a fish that's worth keeping, or worth videoing anyway.
He's got to go back upriver pretty soon.
He's, the fish is about 3 feet from my left hand here, but
Human problem.
I know, but how am I going to do it? The boat's there.
there you go.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. What, you mean you lost him?
Shoot.
Come on now, Lynn, good heavens. Damn. Lost probably a 10-pound fish there. Well, looks like we're gonna have to go get some more. We're kind of thinking here the fish are gonna bite today. The weather's stabilized. And you can barely see him coming up over the horizon over there and back down again. There he comes. Yeah, okay, here he comes, straight at you. Yeah.
It's the first time.
Really got some power on that engine. Friday morning again.
The morning's usually some of the best fishing on.
Ryan and David just joined us. They're heading down river
It's always
today.
been that Lynn's bars.
And in. Lynn is cooking the breakfast.
We should have both got it and started fishing.
We've had a couple pretty good fish. Well, I showed you the one that Lynn lost, I guess. We've had a couple other ones on them. They got lost too. So
I don't know where they were now.
kind of thinking if we actually get serious today, we should catch quite a few fish. Supposed to be a nice day for our last day, getting up to 85, I think.
I'm telling you guys, that's shallow water. I keep saying it.
This is the first
Couple
time.
nights we were nailing pretty good at deeper water.
That 19 came out of completely bland, featureless water.
We're probably at least 8 feet of it.
Would you guys leave your rods out last night?
Yeah.
Well, see, we got this morning. I had one.
I got middle of the night.
Hello, Bert. Hope you can see me there. It looks like the thing pointing right at me. Coming to the end of Red River 96. Been a fairly good trip. We had a couple more fish we did last year anyhow. I think we're about 100 pounds short of the 500 that we did. But overall, all in all, it was a pretty good trip. Had a lot of rain and wetness, but that was mostly short-lived, and then it would dry up for a while and whatnot. I just took my bath for Friday afternoon. I'm heading up to find Joe and Lynn. I took a bath by heating the water on the stove. They were going to jump on the river, and I said, go ahead, I'm not going with you. So up here somewhere, and we're gonna do some more fishing tonight. We'll be heading back down the river. We're gonna be about 10 river miles above Oslo, I think, tonight, and we'll be heading on in. So I'll be out to deliver this video to you if it comes out. I think we got fairly good and fairly large number of fish and reasonable size on them. So one thing about it, I wish the heck you would hurry up and get well, because boy, those guys have been harassing me about it not being birds cooking and all that, and I keep trying to tell them I'm not trying to take your place, but that doesn't stop them, you know. They're just a bunch of hogs anyhow, Joe and Lynn. So, but I will say that everybody really missed you and left a big hole in the trip, so hopefully you're gonna be out here amongst us again next year. And if not during that time, I'm sure I can speak for those guys and say get well and get there fast. Hope you're doing all right now, and I'll be seeing you here in a couple of weeks. So, till then. Joe and Lynn and I are waiting for the night to fall here. The sun's getting pretty low in the sky, and the river looks really nice. We spent the last couple nights here, and in fact, the video in the dark last night, we're sitting in the same spot. Trying to catch the fish when they come in on the sandbar after dark. And so we kind of decided this last night we're just going to pull up here early, take it easy, which we've been doing, and we've all, all cleaned up our bodies, taken a bath. I shaved, Joe shaved, and Lynn
You're still pondering.
is still thinking about shaving, so I don't imagine he'll get that done. And he's looking the other way now, and I'm not sure why, but he'll probably tell me later. Anyhow, it's a really nice evening, and so we're feeling pretty fortunate that we get to finish out the trip with a decent weather evening. And if we do get a chance to get some big ones tonight, we're going to try to take the video when that comes up, since I don't have to worry about conserving my boat battery now. We can run it clear down and still be able to go down and pull out tomorrow morning. And we're going to be running down the river about 10 river miles above Oslo. And we'll take out somewhat a reasonable time frame, around 8 o'clock, I suppose, tomorrow, and head back home. So we're kind of hoping, though, this last night's just going to be a relaxing night, and we're going to listen to some tapes of old country music and hopefully catch some big catfish. And if we do, we'll try to get them on video if that's workable. Okay, here we are again. Still waiting. And we're waiting for all the fast action that Joe's promised us for this evening.
No, I've delivered the last 4 evenings. Delivered the last 4 evenings.
Joe's just as full of bullshit as ever.
Bird, if you're watching out there, shallow water is the truth and the secret.
And boy, look at this,
These guys
folks.
fully understand it.
Understand, folks. Those are two clean shaven faces. And those guys just got themselves removed from the ape stage. I think Lynn just finished it up by shaving a little bit ago. So, my golly, it sure does make a difference. We're really, in fact, we can't believe how organized we are. It's not something that's usual of us. Everybody's got their bunk made up and it's all ready to crawl in. We really had a pretty evening for our last evening here, so we're kind of sitting here, and I don't much care whether I catch anything or not, but Joe does. I don't think Lynn cares that much either, but anyhow, we're waiting for this fast action for the last evening on a river, and we've had a pretty good trip, and we're kind of hoping that all this turns out that we did. I think we got several to fish on. We got most of them, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
So we didn't do that bad on fishing.
Went on and we saw 3 bald eagles yesterday.
Oh yeah, I swear they were buzzards, but Lynn keeps saying they were bald eagles, so
They were bald eagles.
as long as they weren't circling me, I don't really give a damn what he wants to call them.
About 375 pounds of loggers this year.
That's right. Yeah, I think we Said that a little bit earlier, that we're not going to make the 540 or whatever it was. What I made a guess earlier today when I was talking to Bert on this thing, Joe. What are we at approximately?
Well, I think we're probably around 390 right now.
Okay, so yeah, it was. We needed another 100 and X plus pounds to make our 540.
Most of
or
them
so,
caught on my boat, John.
2 or 3 years ago. But at any rate, we're thankful for the nice weather here, and we're still planning on, or I'm still planning on videoing big fish if these guys' brags come true, which
Tell him about you cutting mine this morning.
I wouldn't bet. Yeah, Lynn thinks I cut one off this morning,
Did you
but
cut 'em off?
no, he was just a
Tell
poor
him
fisherman.
about cutting my fish off this morning, John.
I did
Cut his
not.
line. What low light.
People have seen enough of you on this thing to realize that
Well, I've been catching
you're
a
not
few
to be
tonight.
believed. Okay, we're going to wait now and hopefully get the big fish on.